Hello everyone, my name is Deepak. I represent Pelican PMS. We are a portfolio management service company based out of Chennai. We've been into the business of advising investors with regards to their wealth for the past 2 decades, and we are currently at a very interesting juncture. We are also one of the leading in terms of performance, one of the leading fund houses in the country as per the data compiled by PMS Bazaar. I would at the outset like to thank PMS Bazaar for providing us such an opportunity and for the great work that they have been doing to the investment community by providing reliable and timely data. I hope they continue their good work. All the very best to them. Coming to the current scenario, of course, the corona pandemic is at the back of everybody's head. People have views of their own, most of them pessimistic, some of them very pessimistic. But however, this catastrophe provides us a great opportunity, we believe, to investors looking at picking up good companies at extremely attractive valuations which have not happened in the recent past. Such pandemics are great levelers. If you look at history, the Justinian plague, which happened a millennia ago, almost destroyed the Roman Empire, which lasted for almost 4 centuries. The Spanish flu, which was a very major pandemic that happened in the early part of the century, ended the First World War. So all these things are actually nature's way of sending the old ones out and bringing in the new ones. The new ones are more evolved and more adaptive to the future, and they are the ones who take things forward. So we believe this should also pass. However, before passing, we will have to go through a lot of pain that we have not witnessed probably in the existence of human history, recent history at least. We have seen world wars, we have seen epidemics, and we have seen so many other natural disasters, but this one has been quite special in the way it has locked down the entire humankind for so long and brought the economy to a screeching halt. There can be no evaluation of the kind of losses that will happen due to this pandemic, either in terms of casualties or in terms of the economic disaster that is unfolding. All those economists who are giving you numbers are the same ones who glorified the growth numbers just a few months ago. So instead of looking at the depth of the recession or how bad it could get, we should look at finding out ways how we can come out of this with the minimal bruises. So that is where we should be concentrating. We should look at taking calculated risk, bucketing our exposure, and going in when it is really attractive. So frankly speaking, the best estimate that I have read is best estimate of a cure that we have gone through is probably 18 months down the line we might find a vaccine. But normalcy will return only when this is available to the entire global community and the distribution works efficiently. So that looks like a very far-fetched thought currently, but let's hope it happens at the earliest. This is again nature's way of restarting the entire economy and doing away with all the negative things that we have been accumulating over the past so many years. So let's focus on how we can make use of this catastrophic situation and turn it into an opportunity. So our concern now is the stock markets. The stock markets have declined by more than 37%, which looks like a very big number. But if you look at the levels, probably 5 years ago, 2014, we were at 6,000, and we are currently come down from 12,400 levels. Warning bells have already been striking since 2017 onwards. The ballooning of bank NPAs, the NBFC crisis, followed by the household names such as Yes Bank, India Bulls, the ADAG group going bust, bringing down a lot of casualties in terms of employees, stakeholders, investors. These are all very significant warning signs that we saw over the last 2 years. But nevertheless, the index continued to propel itself and rallied to 12,000 levels. It happened due to a few stocks, a lot of money pouring in from SIPs and other mutual fund sources, which ran into this concentrated portfolio, taking the index and giving it an idea that none of these grey rhino events really bothered the stock market. So the economy was in doldrums even before the pandemic. The pandemic was only a prick in the bubble. If you look at the Nifty earnings, for example, it grew just by 13.3% since 2014 up to 2020, whereas the index nearly doubled. So the bubble was bound to burst, whether the pandemic or not. The pandemic probably was a catalyst and triggered much quicker and rapid decline. So what should we do now? There is a lot of panic. The panic has probably subsided, and we are into a phase of reducing our expectation on the earnings. There is a realistic situation now that we have come to accept. At Pelican, we follow a very simple strategy. We focus only on the large cap market leaders. We have a concentrated portfolio of 8 stocks, and these 8 stocks are all low debt companies that focus on only the Indian community. There is no foreign exposure. They have high ROEs and a significant unblemished long track record of successfully maneuvering through different economic cycles. So those are the best ones who would actually participate in the next cycle and move along with the growth trajectory and give us that compounding effect of multiple returns. So this is the concentrated portfolio of stocks, and we were in, like I said, we were not very fond of equity markets in the last 2 years, but we are currently. The PE of the markets declined from near to 30 up to 18 that it is currently now. So a more formidable number that we should look at. We should just be unemotional and not to panic, but look at levels where we can invest in, and that is how Pelican has been investing in its strategy. We focus more on temperament and process rather than stock picking ideas. There is no ambiguity in terms of when to invest and where to invest. We are pretty clear about that, and that is what has led to us becoming one of the top performing fund houses in the country. Since 2017 September, when the market moved beyond the 2 standard deviation, which we presume to be the top, we had exited and moved into liquid funds, and these liquid funds were safely secured and earned us about 7.5% annualized returns, which was useful in the March capitulation, where we deployed it efficiently into these large cap stocks at prices that we have not seen in the last 5 years. We believe just by holding this till the next rally gets completed, we would be able to make a return of 20 to 25% on a CAGR basis. So it's a simple strategy, but simple doesn't mean it is not accurate. It's a very accurate strategy, and we have been following this for the last 2 decades successfully, and we believe this is going to provide us the superior risk adjusted returns going forward. It is most appropriate for people who have personal milestones like retirement, education of children, marriage and things like that, 5 to 7 years down the line. Pelican PMS will help you reach those investment goals quite efficiently with the least cost and the least risk that is possible. So please get in touch with us. You can find us at www.pelicanpms.com. We thank once again PMS Bazaar for this opportunity, and please be safe. This pandemic shall pass as well, and we will come out much better and much stronger. Thank you.